All right, back with you today. I got this factory sealed complete set, 1989 Fleer. That's tape right there, still intact, so has not been opened. And this is your white box, as you can see, a little brownish yellow by now, but from 89, that's I guess gonna happen in time, depending on where it was stored. I guess I picked this up at a card show for like $3, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It's been sitting in my closet ever since. They also do have another set that's photo printed. It's red. It's got Gary Carter on there. Probably pop that up on the screen here for you to take a look at. So we are gonna bust this sucker open because I have read and seen that sometimes these sets contain the error cards in them. So I wanted to check that out. And let's see if we can hear this. This is another thing that's intriguing to me. You hear that? There's something loose in there. So I've been trying to wonder what the heck that is. And today is the day that we find that out. You, me, and everybody else that watches this. Here we go. Okay, it is a Fleer sticker. How in the heck that came loose, I have no idea. Did it just not fit in there and they left it up top? There you go. There is your factory set. Let's start with the stickers. We'll take the sticker side out first. So factory set comes complete with all of the stickers in there. And in case this isn't the error box, we will still be looking for all your Hall of Famers, all your rookie cards. Got some really good rookie cards in here. Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, John Smoltz, Gary Sheffield. What else? Hall of Famer and Biggio. Back in the day, I was looking for Sandy Alomar Jr. We got checklists. All right, that's another thing. Starting right off the bat here, the checklists. There's different variations on the checklists where they do not have the player positions on front. So is this a good sign of things to come? Will we find the Billy Ripken card or the Randy Johnson? Maybe the Jeff Treadway with the target? There's a couple other ones where it's like misspelled, or I forgot what it was. Something about like some misspellings on the back of cards. I know Tom Brookings and Mike Heath, I believe, have wrong backs. They each have their own back. All right, so cool. We got the variation, and these things are terribly, terribly miscut. It's a nice Jay Buhner there. We're going to see everybody here. So let's see if we can find the Treadway, the Heath, the Brookings, the Randy Johnson. We'll stack out Hall of Famers. Oral Hershiser there. Dennis Eckersley, Dave Winfield. Now, is this like... Yeah, there is no order whatsoever, so... Tom Browning. Darryl Strawberry. It's a nice Cal Ripken Jr. Looking for the other Ripken. Let's see if we can find him. There's the Jeff Treadway, and no, he does not have the target above his head. For those of you that know the Jeff Treadway era, for those of you that don't, he has a target on top of his head. So I'll grab that and put that on the screen right up here for you to check out. So that's interesting that we had the variations on the checklist, but the Treadway is not the error. So here we go. Here's another checklist card right here. Another checklist variation with no positions on it. So who the heck knows? Maybe those aren't as rare. I know that is a thing, though. What the heck is that? Oh, I was like, what are these? So, yeah. World Series cards. Forgot about this insert set that comes into the factory sealed sets here. Forgot to mention those. Oh my gosh. All right, so there you have it. That'll be of 12. Sticking a little bit here. All right, here's the Tom Brookins. Let's see. Is this the error where it's got, I believe the back is Mike Heath instead of Brookings? Nope, it's the regular one. Okay, so this box is probably not going to be. This is Sandy Alomar Jr., though. Put him to the side. I'm running out of room over here because. All right, rookies. Perfect. All right, so we got the Brookings. Now we're trying to see the Mike Heath, see if that might be an error or not, which the way things are going, probably not. Jack Morris, another Hall of Famer. Should have a good amount of stacked out Hall of Famers by the time this video is done. Like George Brett right there. Craig Biggio, nice rookie Hall of Famer. Jeff Reardon, okay. So it was worth a shot for $3. Figured, what the heck? I got to give it a shot. Edgar Martinez. Mike Marshall, not Mike Heath. Dave Parker there. Jack Clark. Ruben Sierra. Dale Murphy. Possibly be getting into the Hall of Fame soon. Shoot, what is today? Today's the 4th or 5th. I don't even know. Somewhere around there. That Hall of Fame committee should be announcing that soon. Hopefully Don Mattingly gets thrown into the Hall of Fame. That'd be pretty sweet. I didn't pass Mike Heath, did I? In all my talking. As the Gary Sheffield rookie. Nice. Center on that looks pretty good, actually. Get that print blemish right there. That's the only downfall on that one. Jim Gott. Whoa. Making a mess on my stacks. Game-winning home run. It's a pretty cool subset here. 1988 World Series. Mike Greenwell. RIP Mike. And, oh, there's the Mike Heath. Let's see. And it is the Mike Heath back. So that tells me the Ripken in this is probably going to be the black box. But still, I think, for the $3 that I paid for this box, definitely worth it. It's a nice Wade Boggs. Because you're getting your Griffey, you're getting your Randy Johnson. Bill Ripken black box still has some kind of a value to it. This is Joe Girardi. Dennis Martinez. Now at this point, I'm just kind of going through it real quick. And here's another checklist with no position. So that's pretty neat, at least. Should have the whole checklist. No position on it. Variation set. Jose Canseco. Almost put him in my Hall of Fame stack. There's Tom Glavine. Hall of Famer. Triple A's. That was a great card. I remember pulling that when I was younger. Super excited. Barry Larkin. Andre Dawson, Chuck Finley, solid player. Alan Trammell, Roberto Alomar. And there we go. All right. Flip these around. This is just like Upper Deck. Got flipped all around. No, nothing like Upper Deck. Upper Deck is way worse than this. Bert Blyleven. There's your 2 more World Series highlight cards. Dramatic comeback. All right. Anybody out there open one of these factory sets up? And how did you do? Did you happen to come across the error card or not? Well, let me know. I'm curious because, like I said, one of the Facebook groups that I belong to ended up reading about that, and he showed the Treadway error and all the other errors, and he said that I was in a sealed factory set. So, kind of looking at mine, sitting there in the corner, and I said, kind of curious now. And here we are. There we are. Yes, Barry Bonds. All right. Checklist, no position. Variation. Nice Vince Coleman, speedster right there. Brady Anderson, rookie. Matt Williams. We got here, like father, like son. Roberto, Hall of Famer. Nothing like the sound of cards just going across. Tim Raines. Good amount of Hall of Famers out of 89. Fred McGriff. And here we go. More of our World Series cards. What am I doing? Oh, that was my rookie stack. Harold Baines. Lee Smith. Jose Uribe. And there he is. That always cracks me up. There he is. Ramon Martinez. That was another rookie I used to go after back in the day. A lot of us probably went after that Ramon Martinez card right there. Dwight Gooden. Nice. Thurman rookie there. Still holding out hope. Goose. The goose is loose. Growing up, one of my good friends, we used to call him the mongoose because he was just freaking crazy when we used to play like backyard basketball. We used to always say, hand goose the ball, let him just go. He was always one of them hardcore players, like, it's not a foul unless you draw blood. Then it's considered a foul. It's Kirby Puckett there. All right. Thought I would have pulled at least the Randy Johnson by now, no? Or are they high series, I guess? So Randy Johnson, Bill Ripken, it's Eric Davis there. Yeah, I guess they were higher. Well, I say high series. It's not like there was no high series, low series. Dante Bichette, another rookie. Tony Gwynn. But just the way that they have no, I guess it's just mixed all over the place. It's not really high, low. They just cut the sheets and threw them in the box. There's the John Smoltz rookie. God, the centering on that is terrible. Hall of Famer. 2 more World Series highlight cards. Bruce Sutter, another Hall of Famer. There's the kid. Ken Griffey Jr. Looks like they used the hacksaw to cut that sucker. Centering's a little off, but not too bad. Nice Will Clark there. Here's my boy, Don Mattingly. I always like to take out my Don Mattinglys. David Cone. Still looking for your Randy Johnson Billy Ripkins. Just one Billy Ripken. If there were two in here, that'd be something else. Tom Brown. Kevin Brown. Why did I say Tom Brown? What the hell is Tom Brown? Kevin Brown rookie there. Prospect card. Bobby Bowe. And we start another checklist with the no positions on top. On the front, I should say. Jack McDowell. It's another great one. Seiko, pull that card. And there's the Billy Ripken with the black box on top. Not the error. Good looking card though. Bill Ripken black box. All we're missing is the Randy Johnson now, and we can put this video to bed. Nice Bo Jackson. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me. There's a Chris Sable rookie, another one I was always going after too. Charlie Hayes, that's his rookie. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. If you have subscribed, I really do appreciate it. If you have not done so, please consider doing so. Helps me out trying to get my community up to 1,000, which we are close. We're in the 900s now, which I'm amazed that we are there. And there is the Randy Johnson, complete, covered, no Marlboro ad showing, not even the black box. There's the black box variation there. Tons of different Marlboro variations where it's, I think, a red tint, a green tint. There's all kinds of different tints on that card, but Kirby Puckett. Two more World Series cards there. I think that should be the end of it, right? Ted Simmons. Yes, Ted Simmons is a Hall of Famer. Carlton Fisk. Whereas Dwight Evans is not. Crazy. And this stack is going to fall. Here we go. Last stack. Ron Gant there. Second year card. Will Clark, Palmeiro. Nice card. Gary Carter. He is the face of the printed version. Tom Gordon. That was another rookie card that I remember going after back in the 89. Back in 1989 when I was opening these packs. And that is it. We did not have an error box. We did have the variations though on the checklists. Pretty cool. So there you have it. A $3 pickup, not bad for a complete 1989 Fleer set, I think. And that was fun checking that out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. And with that, I'll leave you with this. One man's junk wax, another man's treasure. Take care.